So this is my vlog for today to let people know what's going on. Maybe I can get some help. So long story short, I'm on state probation and I'm living at my dad's property, on his property. He's the alleged victim, alleged. Okay, I signed a deal because in Escambia County Jail, they call it Castle Grayskull. What happens is inmates were killing themselves because the conditions were so bad and dying because they couldn't get medical assistance for their health problems and complain of chest pain, all kinds of horrible shit that you're never going to hear about. So I'm here to tell you about Escambia County Jail. Just by the way, there's not a new jail. They still use the old jail. The part that connects the two jails, that's where they take you from booking in the new jail to deceive people. And I believe it's on their website that nobody's housed in the condemned jail, but we were housed in the condemned jail on a damn near 24-hour lockdown with about 3 people to a 10-by-6 cell. I was in those rooms for 6 months. You have no idea how many times I contemplated suicide. When you say you're suicidal, what they do is they take you to a place that's even worse, and they put you into what's called a turtle smock. And they basically, all the COs tell you to go fuck yourselves. They do. They're pieces of shit. They are the most garbage people on the planet. They're there for a power trip. I get it. I get it that some may be good. Okay, we're gonna stop focusing on the fucking some. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Some are good. Just like I'm sure that some people in a terrorist group don't bomb people, but are there because of pressure. What's your fucking point? My point I'm making is I need help down here. If anybody can help us down here in Escambia County, that would be great. But I'm on state probation, and I signed that deal because of the conditions of the jail. So I was coerced to sign that deal. And now my dad has been threatening me. By the way, he has a restraining order on me, so I've been told. But now when I check with everything with the cops, and they're saying it's not in their system, and then they're asking, when will you serve the actual paperwork? And I wasn't served paperwork not to have contact as far as I'm aware, although it might have been on the deal. I can't remember. But they're saying they can't find it in their system. That's the first thing that's suspicious, Mark 1. Mark 2 is that he's now threatening me and changing the lock so I can't get in. I had to call the cops last night to get back into my house where I'm living because he doesn't have the authority. And the courtesy patrol down here, I don't want to say exactly where I live, but he decided he wasn't going to do it. So I called the cops. I was like, oh, please don't get the cops involved. I said, no, I'm getting the cops involved, motherfucker. You're not going to keep me out of my own home. I keep calling them. Well, hours go by. Then all of a sudden he walks up with the same sergeant. Unbeknownst to me, the moment I saw him, I thought they were going to try and arrest me. But they let me in my fucking house, which is weird. Things are going well. So props, shout out to that sergeant. I think his name was, well, shit, I don't want to say. So I don't want to say exactly where I am. But yeah, we need help down here. So if anybody can help us, that would be great. Now he's like, my dad is. First off, who fucking calls the cops and presses charges on their fucking family? What a bitch. But now he's trying to like abuse the court system and harass me and keep me out of my own fucking property. He's demanding I live on his property because my mom, I don't know, they both have serious fucking addiction problems. He's been to rehab twice. He spent my college fund on his rehab. My dog died while I was in jail. I don't know how he died while I was in jail. I need help figuring that out too. I think they killed him because he didn't have health problems. And I have his ashes in my fucking closet right now. Currently I can't leave my house. I've told my probation officer, and because the door will lock, so I can't do anything. I can't go to work. I can't go to interviews. I can't go check in with my PO currently. The corruption's bad down here. Escambia County is a wicked place. We need help. If anybody can please contact me, we need help down here. Inmates are being kept in 6 months in that jail for money laundering, for human trafficking. For there was an old man whose nerve system was necrotic. He was my bunkie, and damn, I guess I already said exactly where I was. Yeah, I'm at Portofino. That's where I stay, and The guy, the fucking head of the patrol. Anyway, my bunkie was necrotic. He was an old man and was charged with trespassing because some of these fucking deputies around here. I mean, let's be honest, people around here are pieces of shit. Pensacola is a faggot fucking city. It's corrupt as hell with a bunch of spoiled brats. And this old man was arrested. An old man who has nerve damage, who is homeless too, by the way. And that didn't bother him. He had money. That's what he liked to do, is just drift in life. He wasn't hurting for money. He had tons of money. Like, he didn't care. He would order commissary. It was ridiculous. But that was his lifestyle, was he was on the road. But basically he said he's never coming back, and I wouldn't either. This place it's dog shit. He was arrested for trespassing and kept in there for, God, I don't know how long. That's the simple shit. It'll be 6 months because they know in those conditions you are prone to signing a deal because it breaks you. You can't take anymore. It's real torture. I'm pretty sure it's actually under the classification of war crimes that you're not allowed to commit because we're stuck in the same room all day. We're not allowed to leave the room. There's no outside. You can forget about that. They don't take you outside. And then when they do house you in the new jail, then there's no outside at all. There's a room with open windows that you go into that's got one basketball goal. So you can imagine how that goes. About fights. Okay. They have excuse after excuse for these human rights violations. Also being housed in a condemned fucking jail. The old jail is not closed. So I'm just begging the internet for help. There's more, obviously, I can talk about, but it's too much to go into right now. So if anybody can please help us out down here, please, that would be much appreciated.